Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the deep playthrough of Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Knight. We are supposed to destroy some more tanks, but I don't really see them actually. Destroy the incoming tank drones. Okay, have to go to the left a bit probably. So that would be over there. I don't really see them actually. Maybe a bit more. Ah. Now what?
We need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
See you later, Poison Ivy.
Alright, I need to know where those tanks are coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Alright, I do think there's like this mini game over here that I can play to upgrade the weapon system. So let's try that. Objective, run battle mode weapon energy systems diagnostics. Alright, so that's to the left.
Find Penguin. I heard he's recruiting.
Of the roundabout. Over here. Let's start training. It will give me a way.
Weapon energy system diagnostic test online.
This will
Stage
give
1.
me.
Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
This will give me a Wayne point.
Missile barrage level 1 ready.
That's the missile barrage.
Stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once.
Nice. God damn it.
Missile barrage level 2 ready.
I need
Here
to
we go.
power up the secondary weapon to level 2 before firing. I need to power up the secondary weapon to level 2 before firing.
Right. Is it already powered up? Ah, I need to tap it into position.
Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Alright. How can I freaking miss? Damn it.
Missile barrage level 2 ready.
Here we go.
Diagnostic test complete. Simulation complete.
Nice. So now we got a Wayne point.
Seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
Alright, where are we heading? Destroy the squadron of drone tanks occupying Panessa Studios. Alright, to the left and then just follow the roundabout road and we will hit Panessa Studios. But first also do our waypoints. Use the Wayne Tech screen to view your moves list or when earning a Wayne Tech upgrade point. Progress any most wanted mission or fill the XP meter to upgrade the Batsuit, Batmobile and gain enhanced skills. Tip: hunting down the various supervillains in Gotham is the fastest way to earn upgrades. Alright, what do we want to upgrade? We can upgrade, what's this? Perform a super stun, then initiate this powerful strike to deliver extra damage to your opponent and send them flying back into nearby enemies. Triple B, and then X. Time your next strike attack perfectly to double the damage of your attacks. To perform this technique, initiate your next strike the moment your current attack lands. I'm going with the super stun. Thank you very much. No waypoints anymore. Waypoints anymore. Waypoint and waypoint. Quite
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
Right. I think this is that roundabout way. It should take us to Panessa Studios. Let's see if I can already change the bat tank controller option. No, it's not here. It's really weird. It only becomes available after a certain section. Here we go.
I should get back to the car. It's under attack.
Oops. God damn it! God damn it! But they also hit each other. It's pretty funny. Oh, that was a close call. That one as well. Man, I'm missing so much.
They can resume their patrols. Tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Alright, we need to get to the GCPD. Where the hell is that? Let's try to find that on our own. This is the roundabout way. Or this big circle way near the docks. There's something down there. We'll check that out later. I still don't have the...
Alright guys, it's party time! There won't be a Gotham left for Scarecrow to gas.
I I don't have the afterburners activated yet. Let's see if we can now change the controls, tank controls. Yes, very nice. Or not. No, we only have switches control scheme to activate battle mode. Yes. That's what we want. This is so much better. This is not, you don't need to press like, what is the destroy? You don't need to keep the left trigger pressed. I think it's just the, what was it? Left button? No, that's exit. I think it's the right shoulder button. Yes. And now it's just a toggle. And braking is not the X key anymore, but simply the left trigger. Accelerate is right trigger, braking is left trigger. That's so much more natural. Anyways, let's try and find Gotham Police Department. There it is.
Good to have you here, Batman. Bring her down to the lockup on the lower level.
That. 1 second. Just wondering what's behind this door. It caught my eye. Gas masks. Nothing much it seems. Anything I can do? Very good.
You kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
It's gonna take a little while longer. Drop by the clock tower when you're ready, and I'll show you what I've got so far.
Who taught you to drive?
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh good, another cell.
See you later, Poison Ivy.
You feel safer now that I'm all locked up? It was Harley who broke me out of that police cell in Bloodhaven. Why don't you try arresting her? You know these walls won't hold me for long. Still, if it makes you feel safer, I'll indulge the fantasy. For now. Locking me up is a sign of desperation, Batman. I can see it in your eyes. You're afraid. You can't lock me in here like some human.
So much dialogue in this game.
Why do you waste your time helping these pathetic creatures? So primitive compared to plant consciousness. You know these walls won't hold me for long. Still, if it makes you feel safer, I'll indulge the fantasy. For now.
Alright, so it's also really cool without a HUD. You really have to check your surroundings. Like yesterday in the playtesting, I was checking the exit, and you really have to follow the exit signs in the road. It's all pretty manageable. You don't even need the HUD. I'm really glad that I could disable it.
Make no mistake, we
Let's
are not
listen.
in control. Until we know what we're dealing with out there, until we have a solid lead on Scarecrow, our priority is to dig in here and look out for our own. Any questions? Okay, I'm gonna run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority 1, we're here to save lives, and it starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct. I want a minimum of 4 guys on the roof at all times, and a 6-man element patrolling the perimeter. We keep this building locked down. The only people who get in or out are our guys and the Batman. We have outlying patrols searching for Scarecrow in Bristol, Kingston, Drescher, Otisburg, and Port Adams. We've got a half-dozen choppers patrolling the skies, but make no mistake, we are not in control. Until we know what we're dealing with out there, until we have a solid lead on Scarecrow, our priority is to dig in here and look out for our own. Okay, I'm gonna run through this one more time so we're clear. Priority 1, we're here to
That's
save
like
lives.
repetition.
And it starts with the lives of your fellow officers right here at this precinct.
And we have like the
At all times, and a 6-man element
security west wing, communications room,
building locked
evidence
down.
room. We will
People who get in
be
or out are our
entertaining that all later on.
Come on. Answer the phone, damn it.
He is like stressing out. I saw this in Amazing Little Details video on YouTube.
Rachel? Can you hear me?
This guy is stressing out because of his wife in all the hectics
Just about. The signal's real bad.
of the Gotham evacuation. At least we have
Are you okay? Honey?
Poison Ivy
Honey,
locked
you
down.
still there? Damn it. Just when you think the city's getting back on its feet, something like this happens.
Alright, evidence room, we will check that out all later. Let's also try to get some progress done. I'm like really good in not making any progress, just messing about, but let's
I've
for a
heard these
change
excuses before, sir.
try to get
Screw
forward.
you. Damn bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
Station
All right, let's see.
17 fire crew is missing.
First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's
Alright.
this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty.
Cool.
Also, we've had several
Detective.
sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's got to be up to no good.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and West. I'm gonna join him when I'm done here. We're gonna find that son of a bitch. Fernandez, it's Gordon. Give me an update.
Alright, so we have a couple of objectives, like the murder victim, the fire crew that's missing, and I'm going to go with that one first, because those guys might be in danger. Let's do a bit of role-playing. I think that's what Batman would do. Alright, the exit. So it's indeed just follow the signs. Pretty cool. So this would be the exit. Here it is. Apparently not. Why? Use the mission select screen to choose your next objective. Use the mission select screen to select your next target in Gotham City. When locating a new supervillain or mission, they will be automatically added to the screen. Select this icon if you want to return to hunting down Scarecrow. Alright, we are going to go. We have like the Riddler. Investigate Riddler's last known location. Investigate post-mutilated body. Really looking forward to that one. Like some kind of a detective side quest, I assume. This is the overall progress. And here we have the fire crew. So Riddler, murder, fire crew, main objective. Let's first tackle the side objectives. And also let's expansion mission. Let's check the right button in the top right corner. Let's see where that brings us. They're all locked. Beneath the surface, Shadow of War. Complete 27% of the City of Fear Most Wanted mission. Complete 34%. Complete 24%. Wonderland. This is the overall statistics. And in from the code, complete 60%. So they do have criteria for them to start. And these are the most wanted missions that I have to progress further in order to unlock the expansion missions. Most wanted and the line of duty. This is what we will be doing. Locate and rescue missing members of Station 17 fire crew. Miyajani Island 0 out of 0. Bleak Island 0 out of 2. Founders Island 0 out of 0. That's the one we're gonna go for.
I'll find that missing fire crew.
Let's check the character bios. There's so much content. It's crazy. Not really sure who this dude is. Aaron Kosh. It's just a general officer. A Gothamite through and through, Aaron Kosh has spent his entire working life serving the city's law enforcement and security services. He rose to become one of the most senior and respected guards at Arkham Asylum, which was also where he suffered a violent attack by Killer Croc, resulting in the loss of his hands and a long-standing hatred of the villainous creature. He is a trusted friend of both Batman and Commissioner Gordon, who, following the closure of Arkham City, reinstated him back to GCPD, where he started his career. Alright, cool. Missing left hand. Proficiency with firearms. Great physical strength. Character bios. We have quite a lot unlocked, actually. Alfred. Let's also click Alfred. Alfred Pennyworth Butler. First appearance in 1943. God damn it, that's long. Did the Gotham City already exist for such a long time? I didn't knew that. And it's also, you really, what you'll hear about that, I think it's Montreal. I'm not really sure. I think the developer is in Montreal. I forgot the name of the developer. 1 second. Is it Idols? No. But it's really, what you hear is it's made by fans of Batman for fans of Batman, and you really, I think that's telling that they put all these little details in there. It's really the devs themselves are really Batman fans, I would say. It's done by Rocksteady Studios, and Rocksteady, I think it was, somehow I have Montreal in my head. I think it's a Canadian developer or British video game developer, actually. But there was also another Arkham game, Arkham Origins, which is not one of the Rocksteady games. Asylum, Arkham City and Arkham Knight are Rocksteady, and Arkham Origins is Warner Bros. Games Montreal. So that's the one that's developed in Canada, which was received to less critical acclaim than the Rocksteady games. But whatever, let's quickly read Alfred. After a varied career, Alfred Pennyworth was employed as the Wayne family's butler. When Bruce Wayne's parents were killed, Alfred raised the young orphan and reluctantly aided him in his quest to become the Batman. Alfred's many skills, ranging from cooking to combat medicine, make him Batman's staunchest ally, and his former demeanor helps ground the Dark Knight, and his formal demeanor helps ground the Dark Knight and deflect those who might otherwise suspect Bruce's Wayne true identity. Skilled actor trained in emergency medical techniques, proficiency with mechanical and computer systems, expert in domestic sciences, unflappable manner. What the hell is unflappable? One moment, just making this a quick learning moment as well. Unflappable meaning having or showing calmness in a crisis. I prided myself on being unflappable even in the most chaotic circumstances. Alright, new word for me. Unflappable, pretty funny words. Alright, here we go. So we will be going with the fire truck mission, and this is the guy that we played us in the beginning, in the
God knows
diner.
how we got out without shooting anyone. The people in that diner tore each other apart.
And we didn't, indeed, didn't shoot anyone.
I hope you're wrong. He's going through hell in there.
If you did shoot somebody in the diner, you have different dialogue here. That's pretty cool. And these are just, I think, also in the little details, amazing little details video on YouTube. This was also in there. These are like funny little wanted posters, probably from the developers. So, ex-boxer, lately seen with glasses, some scars. Soda addicted, can listen the same music track in loop for up to a week. Pretty funny. Head scars, most grenade pieces have been removed from the brain. Use of terrible murder of all great films. Use of terrible puns. The murder of all great films. Gentle hitman, occasional killer. And then we have this one. Born in your nightmares, built like a boss. 1, 2, 3, mom to 2. Ridding the world of marshmallows. Peculiarities, inability to turn left. Modus operandi, poisonous mushrooms. Pretty funny. She cannot turn left. He only uses terrible puns. And this dude can listen to the same music for up to a week. Pretty funny. Lockup capacity 1%, holding cells 1 out of 97, maximum security 1 out of 11. Yes, really looking forward to this game, to locking up like super villains over here.
I guess Scarecrow gave you the slip. You broke my wrist for nothing. He's got
And this
plans
guy,
for you, Batman. You and all your friends.
Tonight's
the night we finally break the bat.
I saw this also in the Amazing Little Details episode on YouTube. You can actually hit him again because he's quite annoying. Let's do that. Although I'm not really sure what button to press for that. I think it's possible, but yes, like so. And also, an amazing little detail, if you press the detective modus, or whatever, bad sense or whatever it's called, you can actually see his broken hands. But I saw that in that YouTube video. I don't really see it here. It looks pretty okay, his hands. Maybe it has been fixed in the meantime, and you can only see it when you really break his hands outside. But no, you cannot really interact with him because then a cutscene triggers. So it must have been in that video over here. Then you really could clearly see his broken wrist, but I don't really see that now, but whatever. Here we go. Sorry for all the mumbling and bumbling.
I've never seen anything like this, man. Even Gordon looks worried. Nothing scares that guy.
It was too quiet for too long. They were planning it, biding their time.
That's all we've been hearing on the news is how great Gotham is. Gotham is cured, zero crime.
What did we all do? We lapped it up. We should have known better. Gotham's as sick as it ever was.
Evacuation procedure. Calm all civilians. We do not want a riot. Control the roads. Accidents in a panic cost lives. Stay in contact. Report back to GCPD Central hourly. Put the civilians first. Let the organized patrol teams deal with criminal activity.
I just keep waiting for something bad to happen. And then I realize it already has. Even when we were loading the evacuation buses, I thought something could be worked out. A deal, a ransom, anything. But that's not Scarecrow, is it? He can't be reasoned with. I just keep waiting for something bad to happen.
Right.
And then I realize it already has.
It's hitting the rookies the hardest. Some of them are just out of the academy. No amount of training prepares you for this.
True.
There ain't no easing into this job. It's the deep end. You either sink or barely stay above water. It's hitting the rookies the hardest. Some of them are just out of the academy. No
Still, they all have like 3 or more lines of dialogue. It's quite impressive. Infirmary. Aaron Cash.
Batman, we're not doing too good in here. It don't look it, but we're the lucky ones.
Bobby, they pulled him from the car. He was screaming. They beat him. The whole crowd cheering. They tore him to pieces like animals. All this needs to be stopped.
True.
Bobby, they pulled him from the car.
I have to get back out there.
They beat him.
You're not going anywhere. You've got a concussion.
They need help.
You won't be helping anyone in your state. You'll get yourself killed.
Two-Face, Harley Quinn.
My friends. Listen, you did everything you could. It's not your fault.
He has like a watch. Not sure why there are pictures
We
there.
lost control, Batman. We never stood a chance. Something tells me there's gonna be a lot more guys like me in here pretty soon. Scum. They own the streets now, not us. Something tells me there's gonna be a lot more guys like me in here pretty soon.
Oh man, my head.
I'm
Someone
not gonna
got
go
me real good.
I'm not going to go over the dialogue with each and every NPC, but I am now with a couple of them because it really gets me into the mood better, like what's going on in the city and stuff. It's good for the environmental, a bit of the lore and the story. So.
Great help we all turned out to be. The lowlives out there must be laughing at us. Oh man, my head. Someone got me real good.
Convoy got separated. There's still men out there. God knows where. They could be dead for all I know.
I think this is Aaron Cash.
Another unit just got attacked. I've got injured officers and civilians en route. We need you back out there, Batman.
Yes.
These guys were ambushed over in Chinatown. Said there were 50 or 60 rioters. Molotov cocktails, bricks, you name it, they threw it.
Another unit just got attacked. I've got injured officers and civilians en route. We need you back out there, Batman.
Man, this game feels so much like Gotham City. I think it's amazingly done. This is Aaron Cash. That's like the officer that we got like a bio unlocked for. That's his office, apparently. He has his own office. And here we go. Let's see if she has something to say.
Batman, just want to say it's good to have you on board. You're probably safer than all of us down here put together. But be careful, please. I thought Gotham would be a good place to raise a family. Looks like I was wrong. I still haven't heard from my husband. He took our daughter in the evacuation. I keep praying they're safe. I'm processing the driver of the vehicle you took down. He's not your typical lowlife. Nothing on record besides a speeding ticket when he was 18. You're probably safer than all of us down here put together. be careful, please.
I still keep seeing that car coming for us, Batman. I was like a rabbit in the headlights.
Ah, that's the guy we saved.
From what I've been hearing, that car of yours more than evens the odds. And that's without the guns. The streets are crawling with rioters. Everywhere you turn, there's a shop front being trashed or a car being torched. It's unreal. I still keep seeing that car coming for us, Batman. I was like a rabbit in the headlights. From what I've been hearing, that car of yours more than evens the odds. And that's without the guns.
Alright. Let's get to rescuing Fire Crew 17.
This thing's had a serious upgrade.
Air support saw it turn into some kind of tank.
Nice. Don't get too close. He's here. Back up.
The station will be temporarily closed from Saturday 14th to Sunday 29th. Alternative local public access can be obtained at... We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. Find it a bit weird that all these weapon lockers are like totally open. And what's this? Like a locker room with all the keys. Know your gang patches. Street, Gotham City, Street, Demons, I think it says. Can you spot a criminal? Be vigilant. Dangerous. A lot of pictures of Two-Face around the station. Alright, here we go. Or actually, we will be tackling that mission in the next episode, because almost hitting the 40-minute marker already. Time flies when you're having fun. This was a really like NPC dialogue heavy episode. Not each episode will be like that, but again, it's just to get into the mood. Let's also talk with these dudes and then end the episode and rescue the fire crew in the next episode.
What's the lead on that fire crew? We know where one of them is, right? A lot of empty cells back there, Batman. Let's start filling them up. What's the lead on that fire crew? We know where one of them is, right? A lot of empty cells back there, Batman. Let's start filling them up.
At least we got Ivy locked up. Last thing we need is her out there working her magic. The others might not say it, but thanks. We couldn't do this alone. At least we got Ivy locked up. Last thing we need is her out there working her magic.
No way the army's coming in here. Civilians made it out. That's all anyone cares about. Watch your back out there. If we lose you, we're finished. No way the army's coming in here. Civilians made it out. That's all anyone cares about.
You hear about that body we found? I tell you, that ain't no regular murder. Seeing the body messed up like that, it's sickening. I'm just glad we got everyone evacuated in time. Can't imagine an entire city affected by that toxin. It'd tear itself apart. You hear about that body we found? I tell you, that ain't no regular murder.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne.
Here we go.
I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Absolutely.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that.
We get the afterburner.
Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Nice. And the episode with the donuts. Little burnout, why not?
I'd love to know where you get a car like that. I can't believe he's going out there alone.
I must say, I find it a terrific design, this car. At first I had to get used to it. Find these swinging wheels a bit awkward. And I would maybe also would have liked to drive just the Tumbler or really like cars from the actual movies. but this car really grew on me. I'm happy with it. With the classic afterburner from the 1980s Batmobile car, that movie, that really long car. And here we go.
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones, have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. And to Batman, I have already won. Emptied your city with a vial of toxin and a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes, when Gotham lies in ruin and I turn my gaze to the world beyond, the legend of the Batman will be worth nothing at all.
Pretty nice little detail, these leaves reflecting.
By the time we're finished, there's gonna be nothing left of this stinking city.
This is like the dodge ability. Alright, again, messing about. Let's go and rescue that fire crew in the next episode. Guys, hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. Hope to see you in the next one. And for the meantime, do not forget to always do keep on gaming. See you later.